and you are here with me today to do a 30-minute full body workout. So we are going to get started with a warm-up, and the only things you really need for this are a mat and one weight. We will only use one weight today. Now I have a 10-pound weight. We will be lifting it over our head, so that may determine which weight you choose, but go ahead and get that. Make sure you have on some good shoes that are supportive, and if you need it, maybe a sweat towel and a little bit of water. We have 2 sections of exercises to do today. We'll take a quick break in between the 2, and I'll let you rest for just a second, and then we'll get back into that second section. All right, so we're going to start off with a warm-up. So grab your knee, pull it up to your chest. So I am actually recording this in the morning, so it's really, really important always to have a good warm-up, but especially if it's early and you haven't been moving around a lot. All right, give me 2 more on each leg. 1 more. Okay, now let's take that one leg up, rotate it around, and it doesn't matter which leg you're using. We're going to do both. Give me 2 more. Now go the other way. Lift it out and pull it in. This is good. A good time also to work on your balance a little bit. 2 more. Get those hips rotated. All right, switch legs, front to side. So external rotation here. Okay, and then go the other way, out to in. We'll do 4 more like this. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now let's just do some easy lateral lunges. So step out to the side, and then we'll switch. So I'm keeping these very small, just within my carpet here, but also just because I am warming up, I don't need to go and be too intense right here at the start. Just getting inner and outer thighs ready to go. 1 more each side. All right, now let's open out nice and wide. We'll squat down. Inhale up, down, and up. So let's do 6 more of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now alternate. Reach up, reach up. So you're not leaning over here. You're reaching your arms straight up to stretch through those obliques. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now let's do a few squats. So I'm going to still keep my feet a little wide here. Make sure my heels stay on the ground. Down and up. So push your hips back. Heels stay down. And your knees follow the line of your feet. Let's do 4 more. Let me hit my ups and went off. 3, 2, 1 more. All right, now let's alternate a lunge forward. So step front, switch sides, step front, front. So same thing here. When the front foot, you plant it on the ground, keep it there. Do not let the heel come up. So we go heel toe, plant it. 2 more. Last time. Good. All right, now let's do some arm circles. Get our upper body warmed up a little bit. Make them a little bit bigger. Pull the shoulder blades together. Now go backwards. Pull back. Nice and big. And while you're standing, keep your abdominals pulled in and your pelvis tilted. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now reach your arms up nice and high. Pull down. Squeeze those shoulder blades together in the back. Here we go. Up, down, and squeeze. This one feels really good just to get your back and your shoulder muscles warmed up. 2 more. Okay, now we're going to round front, open out our shoulders. So from the side, I look like this. if you sit all day. One more. Because our chest tends to get kind of hunched over like this as we're sitting and typing or doing whatever. So a few little reach and pulls like that will help open up your chest during the day. All right, last one. Arms up like a goalpost. We're going to lift our knee, twist towards the knee. Here we go. So this is just a little more dynamic. Lots of muscles. Getting everything ready to go. And we are going to start off with lower body today. Our first section, and then we'll end up on the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so like I said, this is a 30-minute class, in and out, nice and fast, but we get a lot done in that 30 minutes. So I want you to go ahead and pick your weight up, and we are going to start with a deadlift and biceps curl to an overhead press. So it's a compound movement. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold the weight in your left hand, and then we're going to take your right foot and we're going to make what is called a kickstand. So your right foot will look like this. Your left leg is going to be completely straight. The weight is in your left hand. And I hold my right arm out for balance here, just because we're using one side. So we're going to push our hips back, keep our back flat for our deadlift. So your left leg is straight here. You should feel that in your hamstring right at the bottom. Stand, squeeze the glutes, curl, overhead press the weight. Okay, so we're going to do 12 of these. Here we go. So hinge forward, stand up, squeeze the glutes, curl, press the weight up. Hinge, stand, squeeze the glutes, curl, press, in and down. So make sure right here you don't round out your back at the bottom of that deadlift. Keep your back flat. Hinge, push your hips back, stand and squeeze, curl, press, in and down. This is 5. Hinge, squeeze the glutes, curl, press, in and down. Hinge, 6, curl, press, in, down. 7, squeeze, curl, press, in and down. 8. So now I can see myself because I'm making the video. And if you're unsure if your form is right, try to get in front of the mirror at least a couple of times to make sure that you are actually pushing your hips back and keeping your back flat. 2 more. It's easy to put this into a squat, but we don't want to do a squat. Curl and press. Last time. Hinge, push your hips back, back is flat, stand and squeeze, curl and press. All right, now we're going to take this weight in the front. So I want you to open out into a nice wide plie. Hold the weight right here at your chest. Squat down, take the weight out and in, and then pull it down to the front. So we curl it, out, in, and stand. Curl, out, in, and stand. 3, out, in. So every time you stand up, so right here, squeeze the glutes and the quads. Curl, out, in, and stand. Curl, out, in, and stand. So we're squeezing those glutes every time. Curl, out. 3 more times. Curl, out, in. Curl, out, in. Last one. Curl, out, in, and stand. Now, hold the weight like this. Hopefully yours has a flat bottom. We're going to squat and put it down. Stand up, make sure we squeeze our glutes. Squat down, pick it up. So we're alternating, putting it down and picking it up. But when you lean to put it down, keep your chest lifted out to me. You don't want to lean over your weight. So squat down, pick your weight up with your chest out. And we're squeezing glutes and quads every time we stand. Up and down. Let's do 3 more. So that's 1. Up and down. That That's 2. One more time. Pick it up, put it down. Now, stay right here. I want you to squat down. Put your fingertips on top of the weight. And then I just want you to lift your tushy up a couple inches and put it down like that. So nice and easy, lift it up so my legs straighten out a tiny bit and down. But you can see I don't have completely straight legs. Lift and lower. So what this does is really put the concentration on the quads and the glutes. So you definitely feel this, lift and lower. So make sure your upper body, if you notice me in the camera, my upper body is not moving up and down. My head stays in the same spot. My glutes just lift and lower. 2 more, up and down. Last one, up and down. And we stand up, and boy, do I feel that in my quads. Okay, so now, take the weight back. It's pretty much the same position. I opened up a little bit wider. Now, I'm gonna lunge over to the right. I'm gonna take the weight in my right knee. I'm gonna swing it up, right around to the middle here. So we're gonna do 12 just like that, okay? So lunge, swing it up, right to the middle, swing it back down. Lunge. So this is a very purposeful movement. Swing it right there, stop it at the top, lunge, and up. Lunge, 5, lunge, and 6, lunge, 7, exhale as you lift, 8, 9, 2 more, 11, last time, over and up. Okay, now we've got to redo all of that on the other leg. So wipe your face off, quick drink of water if you need it. But we're going to go right into it. So now the weight is in your right hand, your right leg will stay straight, your left leg is in your kickstand, arm is out to the side. So we're going to hinge, and what I mean by not putting it into a squat is it's easy to do like this and squat your whole body down, but that's not how it goes. Hinge right at your hips, push the hips back, and you can see if I move my arm, my back is flat here. So I'm not like this, I'm not letting my shoulders drop down and curl around. I'm keeping my back flat as I do this. All right, we're doing 12. So we hinge, we come up, squeeze the glutes, curl, overhead press the weight. Hinge, up and squeeze, curl, press. Hinge, up and squeeze, curl, and press. That's 3. Flat back here, stand and squeeze, curl, press. 4. Hinge, keep that right leg completely straight, curl and press, that's 5. Hinge, stand, curl and press, 6. Hinge, squeeze, curl, press. Hinge, squeeze, curl, and press, that's 8. Hinge, squeeze, curl, press, that's 9. I think all day long I'm going to be saying hinge, squeeze, curl, press. 10, hinge, stand, curl, and press. 1 more, hinge, up and squeeze, curl, and press, and bring it down. Okay, hold your weight right here. So nice wide plie. So now when you do a plie squat, I didn't say this before, I said it in the warm-up. Anytime you're doing a squat, make sure your knees follow the direction of your toes. So what you don't want is to have wide feet and knees that are going in like this. And you can see that. So look down and notice when you squat, if your knees are following the direction of your toes and your feet, or if your knees are caving in. That's a common problem for people. But you can change it just by watching it. There's some exercises to strengthen, but just look at it for right now. All right, weight is at your chest. So sit your hips back, squat down, weight goes out and in, and then stand, put the weight down, squeeze the glutes. squat, out, in, stand and squeeze. Squat, out, in. I think we did 12 before. It doesn't matter. We'll do 12 this time. Here's 4, out, in, stand and squeeze. 5, out, in, 6. And I pause at the top there just to give a little squeeze. 7, 8, out, in, 9, out, in, 10, 2 more, 11, out, in, last time, out, in, and stand. Now put your weight down, we're going to squat down, stand up, squeeze the glutes and quads, pick the weight back up. So put it down, stand and squeeze, pick it up, same thing. Lots of standing and squeezing here today. But it is a great way to engage your glutes and your quads. And that's what we want to do. Strong lower body. Exhale as you stand up. Weight goes down. Squat and stand. Weight is down. Squat, stand. 2 more times. Lift, put it down. Last time. Lift, put it down. Now stay right here, fingertips on the weight. Lift and lower the glutes. So from the side, this is how I look right here. So I lift up and down. So you can see I'm not going far. I'm not straightening my legs, but boy, do I feel this in my quads. So try not to let your upper body stand up and down too much. Just lift and lower the glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now stand. All right, take your weight. So we're going to open up into a really wide position here. Weight comes down to your left knee. Swing it up over to the top. So we'll do 12 of these. Here we go. Lunge. Keep your abdominals pulled in nice and tight here to protect our back. 3. And if the movement is too much for you, you could always put the weight down or bring your feet a little closer together, but not too much. Over and up. 7, up, 8, and up. 9, 10, 2 more, 11, last one, over and up. Okay, so we finished with our first section. Now we're going to go down to the floor. So right now, if you need water, get that. If you need to wipe your face off, do that. And I'm going to switch my workout here. Okay, so let me get my towel. Alrighty, so we're going to lie on our back and we're going to take your one weight into your right hand. So let's roll back. Weight is in our right hand. Okay. So make sure your lower body is flat on the floor, or your lower back, your lower back. So weight is in your right hand. We're going to pick our feet up off the floor into a tabletop position. I want your left hand out to the side. So we're going to bring the elbow out, press up, twist it in, and then drop our heels close to our body for a heel tap. So let's do 10 of these. So take it out, up and twist, heel tap. Down and up and heel tap. So as you do the heel tap, you might feel your lower back want to pop off the floor. If that's the case, squeeze those abdominals as much as you can as you lower, or lower one foot instead of both feet. And up. This is 7, and up, tap. 8, press up and exhale, and tap, and make sure you're tapping close to your body. You don't want to be too far away. 9, down, up. 10, down, up. 11, last one, down, up, and 12. Now, hold the weight by both ends, just like this, okay? And we are gonna take it overhead, over towards the floor, and as we do that, we're going to extend the leg straight out and then bring it back in and switch sides. So if extending the leg out, again, makes your lower back come up off the floor, then go back to the single side heel tap to prevent that from happening. Here we go. So stretch it out, pull it back up and exhale. Switch legs out and in. 3, we'll do 12 of these as well. 4 and up, 5 and up, 6, exhale, 7 and 8, 9, exhale, 10, 2 more, 11 and 12. Now leave the weight straight up. I want you to keep your knees almost completely straight. They don't have to be all the way straight. We're going to do a reverse crunch in. So knees are going to come in. Now if you can tap the weight right there, do that. But if you can't, don't worry about it. Just do a reverse crunch, and then we're going to reach up for a regular crunch. Here we go. So bring the feet in and out, basic crunch up. In and out, crunch up. So if you cannot touch the weight with your legs, don't worry about that. Just bring the knees in as far as you can. That works the lower abdominals below the belly button. And the crunch works the upper abdominals. So in, out, crunch. In, out, crunch. 2 more. In, out. Last time. In, out, and crunch. Okay, now we're going to go back to our chest press with a twist and our heel tap, but on your other arm, okay? So I'm on my left arm. All right, so start just like this. Make sure your lower back is flat on the mat, just like we talked about. Elbow comes out, twist the weight in towards the middle, heel tap close by. So down, up and twist, and a heel tap. Down, up and twist. Now, I already feel this in my abdominals because of the exercises we've done before this, which is a good thing. So you know you're working them, but I definitely already feel that my abdominals are working harder this time because I've done abdominal exercises before this. Down, up and twist, tap. We've got 3 more. Down, up and twist, tap. 2 more. Down, up and twist. Last time, down, up and twist, and tap. All right, we're going right back to our overhead press with our extension. Here we go. So reach your leg out or do a heel tap. Bring it in. Out, in, 3, and in, 4, 5, 6. I like these exercises because they work a lot of muscles at once. 8, and up, 9, exhale, 10, 2 more, 11, last one, and 12. Okay, we're going to redo our reverse crunch and our regular crunch. So I'm going to straighten my legs just a little bit. Okay, so I bring my knees in and out, crunch up and down. In, out, up, down. In, out. We're doing 10 of these. This is number 4. Up and down. 5. Up, down. 6. Up and down. 7. Up, down. 8. 9. Last time. In, out, up, and down. All right, now I just want you to put your weight down. We're almost finished. We've just got a couple more things and then we'll stretch. So we're going to flip ourselves over and we're going to do a push-up, lower all the way down, and then do a back extension. All right, so here's what it looks like. So you're gonna be in whatever push-up position you're normally in. So I'll show you first modified here. So we're gonna lift the arm up, put it down, switch sides, do one push-up, down and up, go all the way down to the floor, lift upper and lower body, and then start over. Push back up, arm, arm, push up, down, extension, and then back up. So you could do this all on your toes if you want to. I'm gonna do a few on my toes and a few on my knees. All right, so here we go. So renegade row first. So lift, lift, push up, all the way down, lift upper and lower body, start over, row. One side, other side, push up, all the way down, lift, back up, row it. One side, other side, push up, all the way down, lift and lower, row. One side, other side, push up, all the way down. Now these are modified. Row, row, push up, all the way down, lift and lower, row. One side, other side, push up, down, lift and lower. Two more, row, row, push up, all the way down, lift, lower. Last time, row, row, push up, all the way down, lift and lower. All right, you did it. Okay, so while we're here, let's just go ahead and stretch since we're in this position. So come up to all fours and let's go ahead and stretch out our abdominals and our back. So cat and cow, arch your back up, pull the pelvis under, and open out your shoulder blades. Now release down, head comes up. And this feels really good. If you can get a good arch in your back, you can really feel the stretch through your abdominals. Arch the back up again, open the shoulders, release it down. All right, now I'm gonna open my knees out just a little bit, sit back on my heels, just do the best you can here. I'm working on trying to heal an ankle injury, so this feels a little hard for me to do. So whatever is within your range of motion, fingertips go out, and let's rest our forehead as close to the mat as you can get it there. All right. Now let's roll it up, and we'll come to a seated position here. And you're gonna cross your right leg over your left, and you'll twist to the right. This is good spinal twist, feels good. Usually have a few discs in the back or vertebrae that pop. That feels good too. All right, switch sides. Cross the left foot over the right leg, twist to the left. Okay, bring it back to the center. And now let's do an inner thigh stretch. This is a butterfly stretch. So soles of the feet together, sit nice and tall. We're gonna open our knees out, just whatever you feel like you can do, whatever your hips can do. We'll sit nice and tall here and just think about pressing those knees down towards the floor to open up the inner thigh, stretch those muscles. We did those side lunges, lots of plie squats, so it's good to stretch that out. All right, and then let's come up and hip flexor. So you're gonna put one foot out in front, farther, you can see my angle here. Then we're gonna push forward like this, but still have a 90-degree at this point. So we're stretching out the hip flexor here. Reach your fingertips up as tall as you can. Reach, reach, reach. And you'll feel that in your hip flexor. Reach. Now release, sit back, bring that front foot up just a little bit for a hamstring stretch here. So if you got got your weight close by, you could have it and use it, kind of like you would a yoga block here to help. I can't put my hands on the ground right here. That would be a little painful. All right, now we're going to switch sides. So the other foot's out in front. Push yourself forward. But again, this here, so you don't want to be doing this where the foot is way up underneath the body there. So just come forward, make sure you've got that straight line there. We're going to reach our fingertips up as tall as we can. Reach a little higher, and then release it. Sit back. The foot comes up, and good hamstring stretch right there. Okay, and then I'm just going to stay on my knees here. Grab your hands behind. Open out your chest. That feels good. This is good to do if you sit all day as well. Arm comes forward for a shoulder stretch. And we will switch sides. Okay, you did it. That's your little 30-minute workout today. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you do the workout and as you go through, if you feel like it's getting easier for you, then increase your weight. The great thing about this is you could do it with no weight, but you can always increase the weight as well. I was using 10 pounds today. So you could have a couple of sets nearby, and depending on the exercise that you're doing, switch the weight if you need to. All right, thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. You can put a little comment in there if you'd like as well. Share it with your friends, but a quick little thing to get you going the first of the week. All right, y'all have a great day. I will see you all next time.